Fina has dead DP. Dead it. She's still your party regardless. Who is the person that is most talked about in this issue?
The fact that she's agreed to if it was.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Williams. How are y'all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, it was a tough night for Amaka. In fact, it's been a tough week for Amaka. I mean, coming from, getting lots of microphone infringements, warning, to almost burning down Big Brother's house, to this whole gossip and rumors that were leveled on her, to getting a strike yesterday, and also to Ebuka resurrecting that matter again, with which she was left helpless as the people that were supposedly in the chain of the transfer of the gossip refused to own up to their shit. Yes, guys, and Amaka was left looking like the bad person, and of course, the person that supposedly started the rumor. Baby girl was in her feelings last night, and she was in tears. To be honest, I felt for her. Two things. I felt for her and I still didn't feel for her. I mean, two truths can coexist, right? Okay, first of all, I felt for Amaka because I know that she said what she said, but she did not include that Jara that said that Fina and Groovy, had some under the delivery action. Yes, guys. And I know she said what she said, because of she wanted to inform the other people in level 1 that Fina and Groovy are together, so every other person should stay clear. Yes, guys. Now, this whole thing was, taken from one person to another, from Chichi to Bella, from Bella to Chomzy, and then back to Groovy and Fina. Yes, guys. And on the other hand, why is it that I don't feel for her? I don't feel for her because Amaka knows how to do cho-cho-cho well. She know how to jab, but she can talk. And I think that's one of her problems. I know I love her as my Al Jazeera, but I feel like there are some certain things she should shut her mouth and not put her mouth in what does not concern her. Because truth be told, she did not only carry that Fina's gist, she also carried Daniela and Khalid's gist, even Modella, if I'm not mistaken. Because I remember that day, it was about, I think after their wow tax, yes guys, even during the Munchie tax, she was also downloading gist. When she was supposedly hurt, she was also downloading gist to Diana. Yes, guys. So that's why I said I don't feel for her in that aspect, because with this, I hope she has learned her lessons and keep her mouth shut. Not like she should not speak up, but she should not be involving herself in things that does not concern her. Because if it was not this Fina gist, another gist that can drag her leg out is this whole Giddy Fire thing. Because if you remember, 2 days ago, Giddy Fire confronted her what is this thing I'm hearing you are saying to guys that I'm that I don't want to leave your matter alone, that I'm always on your case, and all those things. And we know that Amaka said such. So that is why I said, okay, in that aspect, I don't feel for her. But in the aspect where they twisted her words, added Jara, added Maggie, seasoning and everything, making her look bad and not owning up to it, I actually feel for her. To be very honest, I feel she is not the one that added the sex part to this whole gist. I feel it's actually Bella. Because I remember when Chichi was downloading the gist to Bella, I remember that Bella used the ashawo word on Fina. Yes, she addressed Fina with that word. And Bella actually admitted that at some point she said something like that to Chomzy, and she does not understand why Chomzy went to tell it to Groovy. Now, what I still don't get is why Chomzy felt the need not to say the truth. I mean, from her answering Ebuka's question to last night's debacle, I just don't understand why she's not saying the truth. I don't even understand why they cannot open up to their shit. You said it. I mean, even though I have issues with some of the things Amaka does, I also admire her because she owns up to her wahala. Because I remember when she took Adekule's food, when Adekule started asking, she owned up to it. It might be shameful, but she owned up to it. And for me, that is one character I admire in her. So for Bella, knowing that she's the one that said this thing and refused to own up to that, nah. She has gone back to my bad books right now. No, I don't condone that. I just wish Amaka's mental health is in check, because it was a rough week for that poor girl. like it was a hard one for her. Another person I'm really concerned about right now is Doyin, because Doyin, it seems like anybody she really gets close to leaves the house. I mean, there was the case of Saif, there was Beauty, and now Modella, and baby girl was left in tears. She was really, really crying. Like, I mean, she wanted somebody that was not in any shape, that was close to her, that she could talk to, and now they are leaving, that she could not even believe that Modella was a fake housemate. I mean, she was expecting that Rachel, would stand up when they called fake housemates. But baby girl, the thing is, Rachel is still a fake housemate, but it's not her time to leave the house yet. So yeah, that's it. And I don't get what is going on with Elo Swag. Elo Swag is getting on my nerves. I don't know. That guy is pissing me off. Why is he doing too much? Why is he trying to be this person that, like, he should just calm down and sit down? Because I don't get it. Yesterday he was just all over the place doing too much. Matter will not even concern you, all because he wants to show Chomsy that he's the man, he can handle stuff, he can be the defender of the universe. I think that's what he's doing, but Chomsy don't even send him like that. I mean, this guy actually thinks he's all that. Imagine him, thinking that, okay, that poem that Doyin wrote for him at that close-up tax, and the way that Doyin danced with him at the Aquafina tax was some kind of way of Doyin saying he likes or she likes him. And Doyin was trying to explain to him, see, I don't like you like that. Like, I liked you, but as a friend, I don't like you like that. And all those rocking that I was doing during the task was because it's a task that even if she has, was paired with Sheggz during the task, she'll go ask permission from Bella and say, see, I'm going to do this because I want to win money. I want to get my coins. I don't know why these guys don't get it. Like, he was trying to think that, whatever Doyin was saying about him was real. Like, guy, and I don't know why they keep peddling this narrative of Doyin, moving from one guy to the other, when yesterday's conversation with Elos were confirmed that Doyin actually shuts all these guys down. She actually does. Like, the only person that Doyin genuinely likes is Saif. And Doyin made it clear that she doesn't rock any guy. She doesn't like any guy to, be all up on her. If she does, especially if she doesn't like you. The only person she allowed to do that was Saif. And it was very, very evident. Like, now I'm rooting for Doyin and Saif's shape. You know me, I'm a lover of love. And as Chichi would say, I love beautiful things. Yes, guys. So I'm rooting for the both of them. And I also think that Doyin on her own part should kind of like stay out of people's business. Even when they try to involve her. I mean, she was really hurt finding out that, Bella and Sheggz that she's defending are going about telling people, that she's not trustworthy, saying things behind their backs. And coming from Chichi too, she should also be worried because Chichi is a messy person. She's messy. I mean, she's going to Doyin, telling Doyin that, going to Deji, telling Deji another thing. And what is even Deji's wahala? Like last night, Deji could not even own up to his own shit too. You don't like Chichi like that. Why don't you tell her? Put that girl out of her misery. Tell her, let her chop this breakfast as it's hot so that before it cools down, she would have digested it and moved on with her life. But no, your problem is what is Doyin saying about you. Meanwhile, it's you and Dotun that have been saying things about Doyin. Like, seriously, I'm pissed this morning. I think I'm pissed on behalf of these housemates because I don't get why they are just being sneaky. And Chichi should borrow herself sense. That guy does not like her. Does she need a prophet to tell her? Like, does she need a prophet to tell her that this guy does not like her? Looking at all the conversation that happened last night. Like, even Chomsy went out to tell, came in, to tell Deji, while he was talking with Daniela that, I mean, something is going on with Chichi. The guy was even reluctant to go check on her. And when it was time for him to talk about their matter, he was busy talking about Doyin. Ha! People of God, now so I see them all. And why are these housemates, especially the ladies, why are they dirty? Why are they dirty? Like that town hall meeting they had yesterday was doing me somehow. I said, shame, leave them. Come, they catch me, wait there for my room. Like I don't understand. How can you be leaving tampons, use tampons anyhow? I mean, are these things not sacred? Because apart from being like an eyesore, for me, tampons that are being used or sanitary pads that are used, especially with your, in it, I feel it's sacred. I don't know, maybe it's the Igbo girl in me talking. There are things that I don't live like that. And they're just living it. You're on national TV, living with almost 20-something people, and this is what they are doing. And the guys are seeing it and complaining. And like Fina would say, like, putting on makeup, having, the curves does not mean you're a fine girl. Are you clean? Oh my, these housemates, like I don't get it. Like it's really somehow. And I'm not even going to talk about Sheggz and Bella. Like, what is it with Sheggz was complaining that Bella is not loving him the way, he wants to be loved. Bella is, how do I put it? Bella is not, like, the relationship is all about Bella and not about him. That he was emotionally downcast after Ebuka, told Adekunle to sit down first before him. And, he needed time to process things. And Bella was like, oh, come, let's go, before food will come and all that. I'm like, guy, why is everything all about you? You decided to give her princess treatment. Abi, you don't know. You did not see the memo when you started princess treatment. You are going to continue that princess treatment. Yes, you're going to continue it. You will make her breakfast in bed. You will do whatever Bella wants because what? She must get princess treatment. Why will you now come now that you are not seeing, women, other girls doing stuff for their guys? You now want it. You cannot want it, Sheggz. You are in this together. Both of you fit each other. To be very honest. Look, listening to their conversation, both of them are just selfish, to be very honest. I'm going to say it. You're not going to beat me. Both of them have been very, very selfish. And I think at some point, they have to find the middle ground. All this, yes, I know they'll reconcile, which they reconcile. They said sorry. But saying sorry and not changing your actions means nothing. I mean, look at how they are with the cameras watching. What will not happen when the cameras are not there? That is even what I'm even much more concerned about. That is why it looks like I'm just concerned about that relationship. Anyways, guys, that's it. I mean, that's, some of the things that happened last night, and I decided to come here and rant about it in this video because it was really pissing your girl off. And I said, okay, let me come here and talk about it. It's a new day. Yes, guys. And I mean, it's the head of house games day, nomination night. I'm looking forward to this because, the nomination list go choke. He go what? He choke us because there are certain people I know will not their names will always come up for nomination tonight. Their names will surely come up. I'm not gonna call their names, but I know there are people that have really, really stirred a lot of things last week that their names will surely come up during nominations. But let's see how it goes tonight. Yes, guys, on that note, I say thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Bbnaija Williams.